Right, hello, welcome. केड़ो हाल है के बुनाक छे what's happening uh, as per our discussion in the earlier videos where we had a bullish momentum which was being created. Now after the creation we finally have it here, uh, supremely uh, bullish as it was. At the moment, we can see at 56,000, there is a difference of 213 to 217. Required is around 210. Uh, so even in Nifty, requirement is somewhere around 20, 21 north. Let's just keep it that way. And we are at 18, somewhere around 18. So we could see some turn because from morning till now, what has happened is our gaps have increased. Nifty started with almost a zero gap. Nifty was, in fact, very, very positive. With this increase in its price and value, Nifty has started to wear off its, you know, whatever it's done right now. So, uh, on the other hand, there is a beautiful thing on the top over here, which is called USD JPY. USD JPY has reached 150 plus. Uh, this is horrendous. This is supremely horrendous. In fact, USD JPY weakening is going to probably get Bank of Japan involved. There's a new prime minister who's been chosen as your leader in Japan. She's become the new prime minister, the first lady prime minister of Japan, called Sanae Takaichi. Uh, very, pro stimulus, pro loose policy, pro low rates. That is the reason today Nikkei is up almost 5% in the market. So Nikkei is, I'll just show you for everybody. Nikkei is here. Nikkei is 4.5% up. It's 2,000 points up. Uh, Massive. This is completely berserk what we're seeing today in the markets. I think it was up even further. Yeah, right. Yeah, it was at 48,500. Ah, the eastern sunset is probably happening now. The difference here is 220 now in Nifty, sorry, Bank Nifty. At this juncture, we have 25,000 over here, which is at 17. Not much, honestly, not much. So there's still scope over here, unless and until the same thing happens where we see downturn and the reds are big. That's the only way this can change. Otherwise, this still is going to head up and probably see where the differences can increase. At the moment, we do have 25,300 as the first and 25,200 as the first two basic levels where it can go. At 25,100, we can see some between 25,100 to 25,300 is where we'll see a lot of resistance. Sorry, there's a wrong put. 25,100 put is at 108. It should be at 104. So 103. It's trading roughly uh, 2-3% more in Japan, and 2900 call on the other hand, which is again 100. It's at 138. Okay. So something which should be at 100 is at 138. Something which should be at 101 is at 107. Choice is yours. Where do you want to go? The cheaper or the more expensive one? Nige, nige, nige. Hey, nige, nige shots. Nige, nige shots. वही हो गया है भाई निके में. Uh, so the recent articles which we can actually see online when we just type say a simple BOJ news, what we are seeing is that BOJ keeps the economic view steady for 8 of 9 regions. The Bank of Japan on Monday maintained its economic assessments for 8 of its regions, saying the economics were recovering moderately. Uh, then the next article of Reuters, which is Takaichi wins as Japan leader may delay, not derail Bank of Japan rate hike. Now, we don't know whether this is going to really happen because every person who has been elected usually never does what they promise what they want to do. We have seen that in multiple of our own elections. We have seen in Donald Trump's presidency. We have seen in Joe Biden's presidency. Presidents come and go. They basically have a simple playbook which has to be executed over their term. If they're unable to execute it, then probably you don't know, they might just get executed for the betterment of society. And that's what usually has been happening throughout history. So the world is very dangerous when you don't follow the system, when you don't follow the policy which has to be executed. Sometimes these are hardline policies, sometimes these are liberal policies. Generations go through tough problems, then there's another generation which goes through a lot of easy, and then there's a generation which goes through a brilliant mix. Now you do not know whether the mix is coming, the good mix is coming to you in the first part of your life or the second half of your life. 223 is the difference. 13 is the difference for Nifty. We're not seeing too much. 15, 16 right now. We need more than still 15. There's still 15. Now, let's come to the other part of the market, which is the bonds in Japan. Let's see if bonds are there. Let's look at Japan. Where are you? Asia, Japan. Let's look at one, two, three, four primarily, and after that we'll take a look at the 20-year. Okay, so here we are. These are the bond yields which are basically being reflected. Uh, what happens to bond yields is basically, if bond ka price kam hota hai, if you say buy a bond, bond is nothing but a debt instrument. Somebody today, if I take a bond from you, I will say that I'm borrowing 100 rupees from you and I'll give you say 5% or 10% interest on that. So you know that you'll get certain fixed amount that you're going to be getting. Now the bond prices fluctuate. The more people don't have faith in the bond prices start to drop. Now it'll start to drop. The more it drops, the yield starts to rise. So yield is inversely proportional to the bond. That is what is happening over here. If you see, along with the Nikkei being up 4.66%, the 30-year bond is now up 4.5% in yield. This is massive. This is really massive. The 40-year bonds are up 3.8%. 5 years are down, 1 year is down, 20-year 3.6%. Oh my. 3 month, 3 month is 6.5% up. ও বাবা রে, কি করব? এ তো কেড়ো হাল है কেবল নাচে। My God, this is this is absurd. You should add a note. Horrific. Our markets are also above 56,000. We have a difference of 260 now. Not enough. This is unbelievable. Basically, whatever is happening is not good in terms of Japan doing this. Your yields are spiking like anything. Bond market is kind of like not confident about the long term prospects of the country at all. Short term prospects, probably, yeah. But with the 30 years and the 40-year time frame so crazy high, I don't understand. Is the world not freaking out, or are we stupid? Like, in other news, when it comes to our gold and silver, let's see some silver bar news. Is silver running out? Is silver running out? Yeah, you're seeing a lot of tweets on X, a lot of posts on X regarding these. There is no silver in the Perth Mint. There's no silver in this place. There are long queues everywhere for silver. But I don't understand. You can even see silver prices skyrocketing. Just imagine if a country comes and starts to, you know, value their currency in terms of silver. What will happen? Okay, I think we need to say goodbye to these bad boys. Okay, 25 100 is at 99. Come on, it should be at 90. Uh, 24 900 call is now 146. 25 200 puts. Where did it be? 25 200 or 185. 25 200 is safe. 24 900, very expensive. 25,000 call and put have a difference of 22 at 25,004. 56,000 is now redundant. It has a difference of 280, which are 287. कहाँ जा रहे हो भाई आप? Which of these puts are priced in now? 56 500, I do not think will be priced in. 685 should be a 530, 540. 56 800 should be at 725. 57,000. 983. Very nice. 57 300. should be at 1200. Is at 1195. Should be at 1225. 57,300 is basically, yeah, 57,300 is resistance. So 57,200 देख लेते हैं. 57,200 is 1117. Perfect. तो 1000 पॉइंट है. बैंक निफ्टी में 1000 पॉइंट है, अ, जो ये उड़ा सकता है. Because so basically these you can get for anything 400, 500 or cheaper. Maybe closer to expiry will be, yeah, close, because it'll be fairly priced. So when this is at 400 to 500 rupees, roughly this should be at 56,800 to 56,900. That is the max, because there it will get like undervalued. At the moment also it is undervalued, but at that point of time it'll go berserk. Also, guys, I think we really need to be very careful now, very, very careful regarding the stock market, any stock market across the world. Like, ये सिर्फ इंडिया की बात नहीं है, या ये सिर्फ चाइना का मार्केट नहीं है, या जापान का मार्केट नहीं है, ये पूरे दुनिया का मार्केट है. अब एवरीवेयर इन द वर्ल्ड कहीं ना कहीं we'll see some falls, and these falls will be related to the yen carry trade wave, which will unwind. The bull run is about to get over because Japan is off the chart up. So, if Japan has done this finally, the next leg which needs to come in is apparently it should be in silver, because there should be a silver run. If there is a massive silver run, if people realize that they're not going to get their silver on time for the contracts which have been traded on the commodity exchanges, that can cause another run. So precious metals are showing very, very, very difficult and stress signs in terms of physical delivery, not in terms of pricing on the internet or paper money or paper, anything, paper gold, paper silver. I have a feeling it's just worthless. The real gold and real silver is the only worthwhile thing in this uh, world at the moment. That is the only reason why central banks in the world are buying physical silver and physical gold. They are not. Why didn't central banks go and start buying ETFs? Like, if central banks had to really go and pump your ETFs and be a part of the paper gold and paper silver, वो तो लाइन लगा देते ना सब लोग कि भाई चलो हम लोग ईटीएफ खरीदते हैं, सब ईटीएफ ले लेते हैं, सब central banks will be buying ETFs. None of the central banks have bought ETFs. They've all started buying physical gold, physical silver, because even they realize that paper gold, paper silver is not the real deal. It's physical gold and physical silver. And after they have bought, even for example, if somebody else had to buy, why didn't financial institutions just go and start buying like physical gold, physical silver? Why are they still believing in paper? Why are they still believing in something which is being traded online by internet and two people sitting here and there? This is a clear show that the faith is going in treasury bills, the faith is going in the dollar. We just need to wait and watch, uh, because it's going to be amazing. The world is changing, the world order is changing. All right, on that note, we'll just finish today's video. We are at a 23 point difference between 25,000 call and put over here, 20 points now. We are at 25,000. We need a difference of 18 plus. We need a difference in this 56,000 of 260, 200 plus. 210, sorry, 210. It should be above 210. So roughly we should expect 230, 240, 250 plus is going to be just fantabulous for us. So if during the day today we see a downward trend which can make sure that the difference can align to our needs and demands, then we know that there can be a change. And keep tracking JPY, keep tracking Nikkei, and keep tracking all these bonds of Japan and of US. Because guys, केड़ो हाल है तो हाल बेहाल हो जाने हैं. So just don't be a behal. Always be asking the kedo hal. Anyway, best of luck with the trades, best of luck with investing. See you.